Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the vlog. I guess this is gonna be like a get ready with me, but I'm gonna chit chat with you guys about, sorry, I'm getting stuff like, I have you guys set up on the like bathroom counter and the mirror is directly behind this, so that is why I am like getting stuff from behind. But okay guys, so what I wanted to chit chat guys about hobbies. So I feel like most girls are like this, or tell me if you guys are like this, if you guys are late. Do you guys have 1,000 hobbies that you try to get into, and some of them they don't end up working out, some of them do? So I wanted to chit chat with you guys about, sorry, where is my sunscreen? I cannot find my sunscreen. Okay, I can't find my sunscreen, my normal one, so I'm gonna use my kids' face sunscreen because I don't know where my sunscreen is, and you know, any sunscreen is better than no sunscreen. But look, this is like literal blue sunscreen. I also don't know how this will play under makeup. We'll see if I even do makeup today. But I might just do mascara. Okay, so my thing is, oh my gosh, I can tell that I've taken this to the beach because I feel like the grainy texture of sand on my face right now. Well, we're exfoliating at the same time. Wait, what is this? What are we planning? I'm in 1,000 group chats, guys, and I get distracted easily. Okay, they said, I'm talking about going to a Cinderella Story diner. I think it's in Long Beach. And they're talking about going, so. Back to hobbies. Are you guys like me? Do you guys have 1,000 hobbies that you're trying to get into? Because I want to talk about today about hobbies that you left in 2024 and hobbies that you're doing now in 2025. So hobbies in 2024, I'll go first. Hobbies in 2024. Just said I'm gonna do light makeup. Hobbies in 2024. If I look here, it's because the mirror is directly behind the camera. But okay, in 2024, I wanted to do pickleball. Remember, everybody was doing pickleball. Everybody was playing pickleball, I think, like in 2023 and in 2024. And I wanted to play pickleball in 2024. I even bought the paddles. Like, I have them right here. They're actually here. I bought the paddles, and based off the fact that the tags are still on these, I think you can guess what happened with my pickleball. With my pickleball hobby. So I wanted to do, what is another group chat? Okay, so I wanted to play pickleball in 2024, and I would have. I bought the paddles and I bought the balls, and I actually looked at where I could play pickleball in this area, and I found a place. However, my husband was down to play with me, but other than that, I didn't know who to play with, and it's like a 4-person game, you know? And I'm pretty sure you can play with 2 people, but it's not as exciting. And I'm not like the type of person to play, or to like play with strangers, not because like, oh, I don't want to socialize with them, but the thing is that I'm embarrassed. Like, I wanted, like, how do I find like a newbie just like me? Because I didn't want to play pickleball with someone that had already played pickleball. Sorry about the echo because I'm in the restroom. I opened the window, maybe it would help a little bit, or maybe it's gonna be the same, I don't know. But I didn't want to play pickleball with somebody that was like good at pickleball, and then they were gonna get upset at me and the fact that I don't know how to play pickleball. So I didn't know how to find pickleball newbies. So I never played pickleball because I didn't have anybody to play with. But I did end up meeting some girls this year that actually do play pickleball, and they're not like, well, they're newbies just like me. They actually just started at the beginning of the year to play pickleball. So they just started playing pickleball. I didn't go to the last one that they went to, but I am thinking about going to the next one since I already have all this stuff, and I still want to play pickleball. It's not like, oh, the trend is over, I don't want to play anymore. Like, I still want to go. I would love to get into some type of sport because it would be good for my health. And it would just be nice to learn a new sport. Like, I've played tennis before, but I've never played pickleball. So it would be cool. And I'm thinking about still going to play pickleball with these girls now that I know that they are going to play pickleball. So I will be taking that hobby into 2025 and maybe actually playing pickleball this year. Maybe this will be the year that I play pickleball. Other hobbies that I had in 2024, I was supposed to scrapbook. I bought all the scrapbooking supplies. I bought the albums. I actually printed out the pictures. I bought like all the stuff, but I had a lot of scrapbooking supplies already. So it wasn't like I had to invest too much in this hobby, but I just never got around to sitting down and actually scrapbooking. I used to scrapbook when I was like 18, 19 years old. And I know that's such a weird hobby for like an 18, 19-year-old, but I've always loved photography and I've always loved like making things with paper, like paper crafting. And so I used to scrapbook in high school, and I actually made a scrapbook for like my ex-boyfriend that I dated at the time and my best friend back when I was that age. And I feel like I want to get back into scrapbooking, and I have to take that into 2024 because I have all the stuff already. So I feel like I should just do it. I just need to just get into it. It's gonna be hard to like do the initial like I feel like that's the hardest part of a hobby, like actually starting. So I'm gonna do it sometime this year. I have to at least do my Disneyland scrapbook, because I printed out hundreds, if not thousands of pictures last year. I printed out a bunch of the pictures. What is this? What is this? I gotta fix that. I printed out a lot of the pictures of my boys. Like I actually printed out pictures of my boys to make an album dedicated to each one of them. So I have that. Those are just albums. I didn't make like an actual scrapbook. I just made the albums. But I want to actually make a scrapbook for them as well, because I have like, let me show you guys. Hold on. I feel like it's easier to show you guys than be telling you right here. Also, because I'm not really looking at myself in the mirror, I don't know how great this makeup is going to turn out. 1 second. I didn't want to touch this with my makeup because they're vintage, but hold on. Let me fix this part of my face. Like, what is happening here? Why does it look like that? Okay. I think that's good enough. But I bought these vintage like memory books off eBay. They're like early 90s books, and they're so cute. So I do want to start on these. These are so adorable. I bought one for my oldest and then for my youngest, so that they could each have, they're not the same. I got them different ones just because they're vintage, so they're hard to like find them. This is, in case anybody wants to know, this is Cara Marks for C.R. Gibson. I do want to work on my kids' albums because I feel like, I don't know, that's so cute. Like my mom has a baby album for my brother and not for me. Just because my brother was the firstborn, and they always say that you're like more excited with your firstborn, and then with your second you're not as excited. And it's not that you're not like, you don't love them, or excited is not the correct word, but I guess, hold on, my mom is calling me. Okay, I'm back many hours later, and I forgot what I was talking to you guys about. But my toddler ended up getting sick. I had to go get him for my mom. It was a whole thing. He's okay though. He wanted cuddles and stuff. But I never ended up finishing my makeup, and it's like the end of the day, so I just wanted to finish this video in the same place that I was. But I was telling you guys about my hobbies. I think I finished telling you about the photo one. But another hobby that I'm bringing in 2025 is I want to work on Procreate. If you guys don't know what Procreate, it's like a software on Apple for iPads. I think you can use it on your phone too, but I bought the whole thing because I want to design my own like stickers, bookmarks, like backgrounds for my phone. I want to do it all. So I want to start drawing and everything. So I've been learning on. There's a bit of a learning curve on that thing, but I feel like I've had it for like I've had it for like 2-3 days now, and I feel like I've learned how to do stuff. I'm going to show you guys what I've done so far. Also, I bought an iPad for this hobby. I ended up getting this blue one. I wanted the pink one, but it was more expensive, and the cheap person in me was like, you know what, I'm just gonna save the money, and I got this cheaper one. But I need to get a case for it, just because it's gonna get dirty and stuff. I don't want it to get scratched and stuff. But this is the Procreate app, and so I haven't done much on it, honestly. I let my kids draw on it sometimes, so that's like this randomly thing. But I also like it for that because it's cool that I get them to draw. But I've been designing. I did this little cow. I want to make a design because I saw this design at Hobby Lobby the other day that said, "Love you until the cows come home," and so that like sparked an interest in me, and so I want to do it. But I'm really terrible at like. Obviously right now I'm not licking, but, and also with the finger it's different. Also with the finger it's so different, but like I wanna make something like kind of like either like a Valentine's Day card or something. Like I wanna make a bunch of things. So I wanna work on some bookmarks. I have a Harry Potter one in my mind. I know we were speaking about Harry Potter earlier, and now here I am again talking about Harry Potter. I want to make a Harry Potter love potion one. I think it would be so cute. So I have the design in my head. I just have to do it and figure out how to make it into a bookmark. And just, I have so many things. So that's one of my hobbies that I'm taking with or adopting in 2025. I want to start drawing. I want to get like really into drawing, but on my iPad and making stickers and stuff. Like, I think that would be really cool. The last hobby that I want to adopt in 2025 is I want to make a patch. Well, I want to make a patch purse, so I'll show you guys right here. And then eventually, once I get the hang of that, I want to make a patch quilt. So the patch purse, I want to make it by hand, and I don't know how to sew. I don't know how to sew, so this is like completely starting from the ground up. But I've watched many videos on like doing it by hand because I don't want a machine because I don't have space for it. I know it would be easier if I learned the machine, but I want to learn how to do it by hand. So I bought all the stuff already. I just have to start it, and I wanted to get. So a lot of my hobbies I'm going based off like YouTube and stuff. So I got these for my quilting hobby, and can you guys see? I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see. It's still tracking my face. I don't know how to take that off. I don't know how to take it off, but there's these. I got this thread, which is the one that was recommended to me as well. This is the thread that was recommended to me. And I have a bunch of other stuff, like a quilter's, what is it called? A quilter's block or whatever. I have a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of stuff, a rotary cutter. I got a bunch of stuff. I'm excited to start on that. But I wanted, supposedly I was gonna have it done by February 14th. It is January 23rd and I have not started. So I need to start on that soon. But if I can't do it for Valentine's Day, I'm still going to make the patch purse because it will be cute year round. But I just thought it would be cute to have for Valentine's Day. So that's my last one. But I do want to also, I still have, obviously I have 3 hobbies, which are like Disneyland. Disneyland, I think, is my hobby that I dedicate the most time to. I think number 2 would be reading, which I started ACOTAR last year. And I went through books 1 and 2. I just finished book 2 this year, like maybe, I think it was like Tuesday or Thursday. I think it was like Monday or Tuesday that I finished the second book. And I am now like a third of the way into the 3rd book. So I'm so excited. I love ACOTAR, so I'm excited to talk to my friends about ACOTAR. If you're an ACOTAR girly, I want to talk to you. Like, who do you love? Who do you hate? I think we all are in agreement of who we love and who we hate. But that's also something I want to get into because I just started reading the fantasy genre last year, which is ACOTAR, the 1st book. And I love it. So before this, I was only into romantic books. So I would only read romantic books, and I loved all these little romantic books, especially like these like ones that are like based on I think they're like based for like teenagers, but I love them because I can read them in like a whole day. Like they're just so small and I love them. I love them. By that I mean like stuff like Icebreaker, those type of books. I love those books. So I want to keep going with my reading hobby. I don't know what I'm gonna do after ACOTAR. I don't know if I'm gonna start Throne of Glass. I'm deep into the fantasy novels right now, so I might do Throne of Glass right after ACOTAR. I don't know if I'll finish this year. It's hard to read, but I do it during my lunch. So, but during my lunch, I want to do 1,000 things, so it's very hard. I might have to do the audiobook so that I can finish the ACOTAR series. And I know people will say, well, that's not really reading. I get it, but I'm very busy and I have 1,000 things to do. Okay, my dad is texting me. So yeah, once I get through the ACOTAR series, I don't know if I'm gonna do a whole video on it. This is not book talk. I'm not a book talker, but I have a lot to say about that book. So if you are an ACOTAR girly, please let your girl know because I want to have a conversation. And the last hobby that I've had for years, not just last year, but for years, is vlogging, YouTube, making videos. I want to get into making content this year, better content. I want to actually like dedicate myself to it, and I love making videos, making vlogs. I love it. I know that I don't have a lot of subscribers on here, and I appreciate those of you who watch my videos, who actually sit down and watch them. I make them more for my personal memories, but it is fun to edit. I do love editing. I could see myself working as an editor if I would have gone to school for that. Like honestly, thinking back at it now, I'm like, if I were 18 years old again, I would go to school to learn how to edit, to become an editor, because I love editing videos. So I want to really get into that, really learn. I have a collection of cameras, and I really want to either take a class or learn how to use the cameras like properly, and I just want to grow in this field. I really want to make better content, better videos. I want to I just got on TikTok, guys. I just started making TikToks in like August, and then TikTok was banned last week, and that was crazy for like 12 hours, 13 hours, however long it was. But I do want to get into maybe making shorts instead of now TikToks, since a lot of people say that TikTok won't last. That's a whole thing. We're not going to get into that, but I think I might start doing shorts as well. Yeah, I want to make content. So that's one of the hobbies that I am picking up in 2025, I guess, like to make more content. And I don't do it to be like a cringe, like I don't mean it in a cringy way, like, oh, I want to be a content creator. No, because obviously, like I said, I don't have a lot of subscribers on here, but it's not for that. I want to do it to see myself improve. I've been on YouTube for a while, and I feel like my videos maybe have improved a little bit, but I want to get so much better at this. And I also don't want to be shy about it anymore, because I'm always so shy about vlogging. I've been going to Disneyland, and I've been vlogging like just straight up in front of people. Oh my gosh, it makes me so nervous, and it makes me feel so cringy, and I know people will hate me for it, but I'm like, you only live once. Literally, you only live once. So I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna be afraid. I want 2025 to be a year where I do the things that I want to do and don't care what people have to say about it, because I'm in my 30s now and I shouldn't care about what people think about me. No one should, but I know, like, obviously when I was a teenager or even in my 20s, I cared a lot about what people said about me. But at this point, I'm like, you know what? I just want to do the things that bring me joy. So I'm curious to know what your guys' hobbies are in 2025. If you guys have any hobbies that you guys are picking up, or if there's stories about your hobbies from last year, I would love to hear them. But that's it for this video. I just wanted to chit chat with you guys for a little bit, talk about my hobbies, and just happy 2025, guys. I know I've said that in a couple of videos, but haven't done a sit down. Like, this is not a sit down, I'm standing, but this is my first sit down video of the year. So I just wanted to say happy New Year's, guys. And yes, please tell me what your hobbies are. I would love to hear it. I know I have 1,000 hobbies going on. We'll see which one of them I actually do. And I'll keep you guys updated on what I actually do, because I know that I say I want to do 1,000 things. I don't know if I will. Okay, and also, guys, on the same thing of content, speaking of content and creating content and TikTok, guys, I got one of these lights for your phone. The ones that you clip for your phone. And it makes a world of difference. Like, look at that. That's insane. Like, the lighting difference is insane. So I mean, I could technically put it on the camera. Let me see. Let me try to figure it out, which I probably should have done now thinking back at it. I definitely could have had the light on this whole time. Because look, I'm trying to think like if it makes like a huge difference, and it does make a difference. Like, look at that. And I could have just, those are the like hues and stuff, but see, I mean, the lighting is not bad in here. That's why I stood here, but I definitely could have, speaking of making good content, I definitely could have put more lighting in my videos. So that's also something that I want to do. I want to get better lighting, because I think the last video I did in 2025 when I was sitting doing the gingerbread house, if you guys saw that video, the lighting that I had was literally a vanity mirror. Like, that's what it was. So in 2025 we want better lighting, we want better content.